Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trevor Plays here, back again with some more My Hero Academia. We are here with chapter 368, Rev Up, One for All. Here we go. We're getting into the hype stuff that I've been waiting for these past few chapters. Everything that has been leading up to this has been good, except for the most recent things that have happened. But you know what? That's neither here nor there because we are here. We're finally here with Deku versus Shigaraki slash all for one. You know, so yeah, we're here. We're here, and this is the hype stuff. So this is what I'm ready for. Let's get into it. Is Shigaraki still in there? Huh? Says Mirio. Really? That's your question. Tomura Shigaraki, you mean? No, no one by that name exists. Not anymore. The two have achieved a perfect melding, but perhaps it's because All for One has been alive longer, that he's the one who's in charge. I don't know what you're scheming, but you won't get your ideal pie in the sky ending here. And we got Deku getting angry. Gonna making an angry face here. Mario, hang on. I'm not so sure about all that. When I made a rude accusation a while ago, it was like he was suddenly possessed by someone else. He suddenly started raging and freaking out like a child. Nothing about that suggests that they achieved a perfect melding. It's as if the harder we fought back, the more unstable he got. He's twinging. There's twinging. I don't know what that means, but like I guess a twitching in the eye. We'll go with that. Um. So, and then we see, uh, and then we see Nana appear, and it says, "Izuku, he's still in there." And you see, um, part of the, um, so part of his fingers are like the family, or like Shigaraki or Tenko's family, Shimura, So Nana makes eye contact with one of them that is most likely her son. So, um, she says, Izuku, he's still in there. So then we get some rage moments here, and then we get, whoa! And you see Mai down here. And then enough idle chit chat. I'll be taking back One for All now. And then there's a smash. And everything's getting destroyed. Know this, All for One. I won't let you have your ideal ending either. And I stored up the third's Fajan energy within the fifth's Black Whip for a boosted binding combo. Black Chain. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Enhanced or not, the same trick won't work twice. Huh? You're done once you use this. Take him down within 5 minutes, or else the world loses this war. And he's like, I'm ready to settle this. Boom. The second's transmission. And then chaining to second gear, third gear, top gear. So this is where we were getting the whole Luffy, am I a joke to you? Um, the whole meme of like, what is Deku trying to do? Be Luffy and stuff like that. But it's just a way. I just see it as a way that this is just a new power up, and he's just changing up how to use it. So it's all right, I guess. Um, and then boom, the sounds are delayed. What's he doing to me? Where'd he go? This is nothing like that glowing energy from before. He's far too fast. Almost as if, no, it's a different beast than it was back in my body, or in my day. All for one. The meta ability that changes a target's speed when touched. Gear shift. Overdrive. Oh, okay. So this is the second's ability. The second's transmission. I get it. That's why it's gear based. It's like a car. That is great. Okay, I love that. Okay, that makes sense. And honestly, that's cool. I love that. All right. So here we go. Gear shift overdrive. As Izuku Midoriya would put it, this is 120 out of 100%. Brother, let today be the day that we end this. Detroit Smash. So Gear Shift Overdrive Detroit Smash is the move that Deku uses. And to be continued. Okay, so now that I see the context of what this whole gears are, it makes sense. I get it now. And it says like, okay, I see it's like a car. I see that now. It makes sense. I see. I see. I get it. It's a speed based quirk. I love that. I actually love that. Um so yeah, the fact that the second's ability is, I guess, gear shift. I guess that might be it or something like that. Or no, it's transmission. It's got to be transmission as the name of the quirk. Um, but the abilities are that of a car. Changing the gears and stuff like that, and then going into overdrive and like all the other stuff. So, okay, I like it. I like it, but the fact that it was like everyone was, the whole meme, I saw the meme, so I knew that this had to be this chapter or something like that. So, it's fine. I don't really care that I was spoiled too much on this because, like, I've seen the image. I've seen the image of it, so I know. Um, I saw the second gear, third gear, top gear, like because that's the panel that was being shown around on social media. So, um, but yeah, okay, I like it. It's cool. And then like Mario mentions that the sounds are delayed, so that's pretty much how cars are. Sometimes you change the gear, and it just like, yeah, I get it. All right, it's a cool power up. Okay, it's a cool power up. I like it, and I love that he's combining um the thirds and the fifths, Fajin and Black Whip, to create a new move called Black Chain. That's cool. It's cool. Um, that's awesome. Uh, and yeah, I just love that this is, we're finally seeing Deku do so much more than before, and I actually like this. Like it's I know that a lot of people have their thoughts and their opinions on My Hero, and the fact that this all takes place within their first year of UA, of high school, like, I understand that that's very misleading with all the time and we've had some time skips here and there and all this other stuff, but it's still their first year of school. Like, it's very, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I hate it as much as everybody else does. Like, I feel like this story has gone on too fast. Um I would have at least liked to see some developments here and there. Like, I understand that the pace that the story was going, that them becoming second years or possibly third years before any of this stuff happened was honestly could have been delayed a bit, but because of some of the events that happened within the story, some of the stuff kind of got pushed up, and we got closer to the time where this final war is, it's been a wild ride, this war. Um, And we're about to see it animated in season 6. And yeah, like, and that's the thing is the anime is only 6 seasons right now, and it's almost to this point. So we're going to get maybe at least a total, if I'm being honest, maybe a total of 10 seasons for My Hero. If that's how long the story goes. Like if there's still a bit more after this, like if there's just like an epilogue or just like some other stuff like that, and they drag out some of these scenes to where we get more fight scenes with some characters and just a bunch of, some stuff going on, then I can possibly see My Hero either being 8, either ending at season 8 or ending at season 10. And that's only if they drag out a bit to get to that season 10 mark. And then that's a way to end My Hero. That's the only way I can see this possibly happening. Or they possibly do a movie, to a final canon movie to end this. And I don't know how they would do that because this is a lot. And I don't know if a movie. I mean, the movie could portray it, I guess. But I don't see that happening. So I feel like we might have 10 seasons or 8 seasons of My Hero, um, with how the story is progressing and just a bunch of the events and stuff that's been going on. So that's all I can think about. Um, and yeah, like with what's going on right now in the manga with this stuff coming out, that's there's still so much stuff going on where season 6 is at right now. Cause yeah, oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think yeah, no, I'm thinking about it because like I just remembered, because Volume 32 just came out in the U.S. So Volume 32 is introducing Lady Nagant, um, and she hasn't been introduced in the anime yet. So I do think that by the time we get to this final bit of the war, it may be season 10. It might be season 10 or part of season 9. One of the two. Or it might be in the middle. There might be like a break between, like, we'll get to a certain part in season 9 and then we have to wait for season 10 and then it's the final, the final bit here. And that's where we might get this stuff. I really do hope, if that's how this is going, and that's kind of what I'm thinking here, then my hope is these scenes with the predecessors, the first, the second, third, that whole meeting, the whole meeting that Deku has with them. I hope that's drawn out a bit so we get to learn more about them, um, especially in the anime, because we get introduced to them in the manga. We get to know a little bit about them, and then it just gets into the fact that Deku starts just using their powers. Like they're like, "Oh, hey, by the way, this is my power. This is how you use it. Here you go. You've unlocked it." Like I really want to see the progression of Deku, like actually, talking with them a bit, learning more about them, learning more about the power and stuff like that. I hope that those scenes are drawn out in the anime. Um, that's my only hope, really, because otherwise it's just going to be short and brief like it was in the manga, and then that's just going to cause a bunch of confusion now, like what the story is doing right now. That he's just, oh yeah, I could do this, and I'm combining these two together, and then now I'm doing this. Like I, I don't know. I feel like there are some scenes that need to be a little bit more drawn out in the anime. Um, just because that way it could fill in the gaps, and then also we could get to that season 10 mark, and then season 10 can be the final bits of this war, because I'm pretty sure this is part of the end of the war. We still need to check up on everybody else. I do hope at some point we do that, because I really want to see what's going on with Uraraka. and Froppy and Toga. Like I really want to see what's going on with them because that whole scene, Deku had to leave that. So I want to see a bit more of that. Um, and then Shoto has to fight Dabi again. Like Shoto has to fight Dabi again, and that's what I am hyped to see because it seems like Dabi's trying to go after Endeavor, and you know that's that's something. So it'll eventually be Shoto following him, and we'll get the whole father with his sons and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. Like there's still so much that we have to see up on. But like I'm glad that we're finally getting to see Deku versus All for One. I guess that's who this is because it's not Shigaraki, it's not Tenko Shimura, it's yeah, it's something. But I am liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking that we're seeing this. But again, I would really like to check up on everybody else in a little bit. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to see some more um, chapters with them fighting. But I really, really want to check in on everybody else. Um, just so there's some fluff. Because of all of the hard hitting chapters that have happened. Um, and then eventually come back to this fight. And yeah, I I like this. I like this. We are now in the uphill ride again of My Hero. I like this. I like this. So yeah, I've been rambling on for a while, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments down below on what you guys thought. And if you're new to my channel, please consider hitting the subscribe and notification bell. And I'll see you guys next time.